Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have for you my January BOXYCHARM unboxing. I've been addicted to these videos this month. I feel like this month's box is pretty good. I also always like to take a peek at the box before I start filming so that I have an idea of what else I need for the rest of the video. This is going to be like a really casual, laid back, get ready with me, and I'm going to be using, of course, the products in the box and then some other extra products to create a full face look. So for those of you who don't know, BOXYCHARM is a monthly subscription service where you pay $21 a month for 4 to 5 full-size products every single month. It's a really good deal because the value of the box is always worth more than $21, so you get to try out a bunch of new brands and new products without having to spend a lot of money. So I really enjoy it. I've been with BOXYCHARM I think since around May, and I've loved almost everything in every box for the most part. And even if you don't love every single thing, I still think for the most part the box is worth it, unless of course you don't like anything in the box. But there's always like 1 or 2 things, for me at least, that I always end up loving, and even if the other things I just end up donating or giving away, whatever, it's really not a big deal to me because it's still a good deal. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. As always, don't forget to grab a snack and let's get started. Okay, so I have no makeup on right now because the first thing in the box is actually a skincare product, which I'm sure you guys, if you've been watching these videos, you already know what this skincare product is. I was really surprised that BOXYCHARM was featuring Tatcha in this month's box because Tatcha is very, very expensive. So in this month's box, I think everybody, I'm pretty sure, gets 2 of these Tatcha Luminous Dewy skin masks. I'm not a huge fan of sheet masks. I just have never tried any good ones, at least. I just personally feel like they don't really work. If you guys have any good sheet mask recommendations, let me know. But in general, I just prefer a traditional mask that you apply versus these. So the Luminous Dewy mask retails for $24, which I think is crazy. That's already more than the box. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this. I did cleanse my face this morning. I haven't moisturized or anything. I'm gonna moisturize after I do this mask. All right, I'm going to apply this. This is always so funny doing masks on camera. Oh, this feels really cooling. Okay. Oh. Can you imagine if I ripped this off and my eyebrows came off? It feels very like slimy, which is one of the reasons I don't love these kind of masks, but it does feel cooling, which is nice. Okay, so it says to leave the mask on for 15 minutes, which is what I'm gonna do, of course. So I'm going to leave this on, rinse my face, and then I'll be right back. And of course, I'll let you guys know how my skin looks. But right now, it just feels super cooling. It feels like I have 50 cucumbers on my face, which is good. So I'll be right back in a little bit. So I just rinsed off the mask, and this is what my face looks like. I feel like it does look a little bit dewy. Nothing crazy, but it does look really good. My skin feels baby soft, which I like. I didn't moisturize or anything. I just wanted to show you guys like my bare skin right after I just rinsed off the mask. I would obviously have to keep using this mask like over and over again to like really see a huge difference, but so far it's not bad, and I like the fact that I have another one to try out, so that was good. Okay, next up I wanted to touch base on this Briogeo Resarco Milk. This is a leave-in conditioning spray. So I washed my hair last night because it was super greasy. I normally don't wash my hair if I'm gonna get it done the next day because she's gonna wash it again today, but it was just like nasty. But anyways, I did spray this in my hair before bed, and I really liked the way that it smelled. It didn't like weigh my hair down. Like today my hair doesn't feel like oily or anything. It feels pretty nice, and I think it smells really, really good. I don't think actually I've ever tried anything from this brand. So it says this has argan oil, B vitamins, coconut oil, algae extract, and biotin, which helps to promote healthy hair that will leave your hair looking your best, which I think is pretty cool. So this retails for $16. Okay, the next product in the box is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Sizzle eyeshadow palette. So this looks really pretty. It looks like it's a bunch of shimmers though, which I normally don't love all shimmer palettes, but the packaging is really, really cute. And I mean, I feel like a lot of makeup lovers in general, we always have a bunch of matte shades, so it's not a huge deal to get an all shimmer palette. I have tried Tarte eyeshadows before. I like some of their eyeshadow palettes and some of them just didn't work for me, but this retails for $36. And then I ended up getting a Bite Beauty lipstick, which I'm so excited for. I don't know about this color, but I do love Bite Beauty's formula. So in this one's box, you either get a Bite Beauty lipstick or you get an Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipstick, which those are like my 2 favorite brands when it comes to lip products that are high end. Ofra liquid lipsticks are the bomb diggity, and then Bite Beauty lipsticks are the bomb diggity. This color, not so much. Let me know what color you guys got, but okay, we'll see. We'll see what I can do with that. And then the last thing I got in here is a mascara. This is the Wonder Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. This retails for $24. This mascara, I'm pretty sure it was either in my June or July BOXYCHARM, and I really, really did like it. I liked the way it made my lashes look. It was really lengthening and it didn't clump or flake, which I love. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows really quick, and then we're gonna also jump into the eye makeup. So let me pop those on and I'll be back. Okay, brows are on, lids are primed. I'm gonna jump into the eyes, of course. So normally I would honestly use another eyeshadow palette in conjunction with this one because this looks to be like an all shimmer palette, but I'm gonna just make it work today and see what we can do. So I'm gonna start off by just setting when I'm gonna be using that like shimmery sort of cream color, and I'm just gonna be applying that all over my lid. It doesn't look like it's totally matte, but it doesn't look like it's totally shimmery either, which is good. So that's really pigmented, as you can see. And I'm just using an e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. I use the same brushes in like all of my videos because I love them, Avi. I'm gonna use a ColourPop blending brush, and I'm gonna jump into the shade right over here, which looks to be a little bit of a soft brown color. I'm gonna just pop that in the crease. If this palette had more mattes, it would be perfect. Actually, this one looks like it's kind of matte. I don't really see a lot of the shimmer in it, which is good. The palette that I used to really love from Tarte was the Tartelette in Bloom. I think I might still have that in my collection, or I might have donated it because I got rid of so much makeup in 2018 because I just don't like to hoarder a lot of products, especially if I'm not using them. I'm like, why keep something if somebody else can get better use out of it than me? So I might have donated it. Okay, I like this color. It's like really light, but it's nice. I'm gonna take some of this purpley color in the palette. Oh, they have names, that's convenient. The shade Sandcastle, I'm gonna take that and apply that all over my lid. I'm going to spray my brush because I always do that with my shadows. And I'm using an Anastasia number 18 brush to do this. There is some kickback with these shadows, and you can see there is also fallout. I'm gonna use a different blending brush, and I'm gonna pick up some of the brown in here. And this one is called Off Duty. And I'm just gonna be kind of running that right in the crease to blend out that lid shade a little bit upwards. I don't know. I feel like the shimmers in here are a little powdery. They're not really my favorite, and they're not really super vibrant. The palette is okay so far. Like, I'm not like blown away by it, but it's also not like the most terrible palette. But I also wouldn't probably go out and like purchase this myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, I'm gonna take the shade Kite Surf, and I'm gonna be applying that on the brow bone. That looks really pretty and frosty. I'm gonna take the shade High Tide with my finger, and I'm just gonna apply that kind of on the center of my lid because I'm not too impressed with that lid shade that I used. I'm trying to see if other colors work a little bit best. And this one's a little bit more of a bronzy tone, which I like. Okay. Yeah, I feel like these work best with your finger. Yeah, they definitely show up more and they like go on better. So if you have shorter nails, this is more ideal versus using a brush. Yeah. I'm gonna take my Wonder Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. Yeah, this is like a really good formula. I like this mascara. I really like how it's not clumpy too, because there's so many mascaras nowadays that I feel like they're just like overly clumpy, or they just flake throughout the day. This one's really, really good. So I'm doing 2 coats. I don't even think I'm gonna do falsies today, which is weird because I always do falsies. So the only other product in my BOXYCHARM is my lip product, which of course I'll do later on in the video. I'm gonna just move into my face right now. I'm gonna just prime with my Wet n Wild Cucumber Primer Water. For foundation today, I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in the shade 460. And to blend this out, I'm using the new Wet n Wild Beauty Sponge, which is $4. I ordered this on their website and it's so good. Let me wipe off the lip balm that I have left over. And I'm just gonna apply foundation on my lips, which I normally don't like to do, but whatever. kind of just been doing it lately just to give everything like a nice even base. This foundation is buildable coverage. It's really, really natural. I like it just whenever I'm doing any kind of look, really, because it looks so good and it's just really pretty on the skin. And this color is perfect on me right now. So I really, really like it. Drag it down my neck a little bit. I haven't been to the gym. I've been so lazy. It's weird because everybody gets motivated during the beginning of the year. Fun fact about me, I usually don't. I don't know what it is, but the beginning of January, I'm like the least motivated. Like I still feel like I'm in holiday mode, which is not good. Like I need to snap out of it. Okay, then for concealer, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. I'm gonna use the same sponge to blend it out. I did a first impression on this concealer, so if you have not seen it, check it out. Gives you a soft matte finish. This is probably like my third time wearing the concealer, so I haven't been using it a ton. Everybody thought that in my Fenty review that I did, and even like I posted a picture on my Instagram, everybody thought that it was sponsored. If something is sponsored, you guys, first of all, it is illegal. Like let's say this video was sponsored and I didn't tell you guys and disclose it, it's illegal. Like you have to say that. You have to say that the video is sponsored if it's sponsored. If something is sponsored, I'm always gonna tell you guys. And even if it wasn't illegal, I would always tell you because that's just me. I don't have anything to hide when it comes to doing sponsored content. I'm always upfront about it. If you're ever unsure if one of my videos or posts are sponsored, always check the description box. And when it comes to Instagram, if you ever see hashtag ad or let's say hashtag BOXYCHARM partner, that's usually like a sponsored post. But even with BOXYCHARM, I told you guys before, I don't work with them. They send me their box, but I still am subscribed to BOXYCHARM, so I actually get 2 boxes, and the stuff that I get in my extra box, I usually just use it for giveaways or I'll give it away to like friends or family. So yeah, even my BOXYCHARM videos, they're not sponsored, they're not paying me to do the video. I just genuinely like BOXYCHARM and that's why I'm still subscribed to them, and I like to do these get ready with me's every month. Anyways, for powder, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder, and this one's in the shade Banana. I feel like I need to go down a shade in this powder. Like it still works for me, but I'm not sure if it was maybe the foundation that oxidized on me or the powder, but we're gonna see today. But this is a really, really nice powder. Like I feel like it almost like lifts your under eye and it just makes it look so like bright and awake, but it's not like overly bright. Like it's just like really, really nice. I don't know, I can't explain it, but I like it. Let me finish the eyes since I'm here. I'm just gonna do a coat of mascara on my lower lashes. Oh, I forgot to do lower lash eyeshadow. What is wrong with me today? I'm sorry guys, I'm just out of it today. I don't know what's up. I'm just using my LA Girl Glide Gel Liner Pencil in the shade Very Black, and I'm just like tight lining my upper waterline. I'm gonna go back and do the lower lashes once my mascara dries. I don't know where my mind's at today, but no. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. They actually added new shades to this. I forget what video it was that I talked about this bronzer, and I was like, I wish that they would have more shades. I think it was my drugstore video that I just did, and now they have more shades, so I'm so happy. Okay, and I'm using this brush, which I don't know if this is still available. This is the P53 from Wet n Wild. It's one of my favorite brushes for bronzing and contouring, and I feel like it's a limited edition, I think. But Wet n Wild also has another brush that I really like, the P60, which is a really good like bronzer brush too. I'm gonna take the same bronzer, and this is my favorite brush from e.l.f. It's the 101 brush, and I'm gonna just drag the bronzer down my neck and all the way onto my chest. If your foundation's ever a little too light or it doesn't match your neck, this is like a really good trick. I feel like it even like makes you look tanner in a way, but then like it's like you look at my hands and it's like, ooh, they look white. But yeah, I love doing this. Then for blush, I'm gonna use this Pure 4-in-1 blush book. I haven't used this in a while. I was looking through my makeup today and I was like, let me use that today. So I'm gonna take the shade Determined, which is like that coral orange, and I'm gonna mix it with the shade Honest. I love blush. I seriously cannot do a look without blush. I think it's so pretty. It just like makes you look pretty. I just love it. For highlight, surprise, surprise, I'm gonna use my Makeup Revolution highlighting quad, and I'm gonna just take my Anastasia A23 brush, and I'm just gonna apply this. Let me do my lower lash eyeshadow. I don't know what I was thinking. I never skipped a step. I'm gonna take the shade, which is called Paddleboard, and I'm gonna apply that on my lower lash line. I feel like there's so many people who can get away with doing like no eyeshadow under here, and I'm not one of those people. Like I need some eyeshadow under there. And I'm just using this tiny little pencil brush. This is from Wet n Wild. It is the P10 brush. Then I'm gonna take the shade Kite Surf once again, and I'm gonna pop that in the inner corners. Last but not least, we have the lipstick. So once again, these are the Bite Beauty lipsticks, and this one I believe is in the shade Spritzer. Yeah, it looks like a really light purple. Okay, let's just go with it. I'm not gonna even line my lips because honestly I don't even think I have a lip liner that goes with this, so let's just go with it. You know what, maybe I should to make it more wearable. I'm gonna use Warm Nude from Kokie Cosmetics, and now I'm gonna go over top of this. Formula is nice. The formula is amazing. Bite Beauty, like it's so good, but this color is just not for me. It's not awful. It's not the most awful lipstick in the world. It's definitely obviously not ideal for me. Like it's just very out of my comfort zone, but I guess that's kind of the point of BOXYCHARM too. It gets you out of your comfort zone a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set my makeup, and I'm gonna use my Cucumber Primer Water from earlier because I love this stuff. Alright guys, so that completes this BOXYCHARM Get Ready With Me. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you got in your box down below. I'm really curious to see what lip color you guys got. Let's do the math on the products, and then I'll let you guys know things that were my favorite in the box. So I'm gonna get my handy dandy calculator over here, and let's do the math.
$16 plus $36 plus $24 plus $24 plus $26.
Ooh, the box retails for $126 this month, which is such a steal because it was only $21. My three favorite products are for sure the leave-in conditioner. I like how it didn't alter my hair, it didn't weigh it down, and it smells really good, it feels nice. So this I like. I'm actually considering maybe even purchasing from this brand. Let me know if you guys like their hair products. I also really like this mascara. I've used it before, like I said, and I think it's really nice, especially considering my lashes are like super puny tiny, but I still really like it. The Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask, I really actually liked this. I don't like their spray, but I like this because it doesn't make me oily, and I felt like it was super hydrating and cooling. The lipstick, obviously the color is not something that I would go out and purchase myself, but shout out to BOXYCHARM for making me step out of my comfort zone. The amazing formula makes up for the fact that the lipstick color is not my favorite. And then this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I don't know why I put everything back in the packaging. It's just something that I do with new makeup. I don't know. I'm gonna take it out once I'm done the video, but whatever. I wasn't super impressed with this eyeshadow palette. I have so many favorite eyeshadow palettes that this is just not something that I see myself using constantly. Like I mentioned in the video, it is not terrible. It's not the most awful palette, but it's also not something that blew me out of my seat. So it's not something that I can see myself using constantly, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys think if you got this palette. Anyways, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you all, and I will see you in a few days in my next video. Bye.